So I've been grinding this new player of the month program, and a lot of people are talking about if it's worth it or is it not. Is Anthony Rizzo worth all that time and stubs? Is it not? I've been grinding literally for 4.5 hours, as you can see, literally 4.5 hours. I'm gonna show you where I'm at after 4.5 hours. If I'm gonna continue, what am I doing? But we also have these packs because of that grind that we've done. We're gonna be opening them today as well, and we're gonna compare Anthony Rizzo to other first basemen to determine if he's worth it or not. First off, let's go ahead and take a look at the program. As you can see, we got the April monthly program. You're gonna start at stage 1. We've been doing the moments. They've been working our way towards getting that closer to that Andre Dawson that has been there for the last couple of weeks. We did the moments for the tops now. We did all of this, and we did the required tops now collection. What does this mean? We had to lock in all these tops now cards so we can advance to stage 2. Now this is required. Doesn't matter how many monthly awards moments you've done. If you want to advance to stage 2, you have to do this collection in stage 1. This one, the tops now collection. Moving over to stage 2, I did complete all the moments that were required here, 3 points a piece. Now the next step to open stage 3 is required here is monthly awards collection. So you got to collect 5 of these cards. There are 2 packs that you're going to be getting in the program. We'll get to that in just a second, but basically 88 overall, which are these first 6 cards, and then the 90 overall cards, which are the last 3. Now these 88 overall cards are basically going, as you can see, for about 25k right now, and then 90 overall cards are going for a little bit higher and about that 30-33 range. So there is a lot of stubs that you're gonna have to collect in order to move on to stage 3, but you'll be able to acquire some of them back as well. Now looking at the program, I do have 117 right now. What does that mean? I got all these tops now cards. I'm keeping all of them for now. These newer ones are not really going for much. As you can see, 7k for McGill. As you can see, for Dimitri, he's going for about 5k. So they're really not going for a lot. We got all these packs. We got all these stuffs. That's the packs that we're going to be opening towards the end. But you also get 3 of these packs by arriving at 95 program stars. So 3 of the 88 overall. I went with Pablo Lopez, Victor Arano, and then Jock Peterson. I think Jock Peterson a must-have bench bat if you're looking for one. He is going for 25-ish K, 20k. You can put in an order for 21, but he's a very good bench bat. Victor Arano, sinker slider kind of guy with 95 hits per 9. That's the reason why I picked him. And then Pablo Lopez as a starter, 93 hits per 9 with a solid cutter, sinker, and a slurve. Fastball coming in the mid 90s, solid option as well. JP Crawford, I didn't go with him because the power against righties is just so low, but I love the fact that he's very good against lefties with 93 and 85 power. And then Owen Wheeler is another option, very balanced. As you can see, 97 contact with 70 power against righties, 77 contact with 84 power against lefties. Very fast, 86 speed. Obviously P4 will get you a 90 speed. Middle infielder, second baseman primary. He can play all over the infield except catcher. Solid little option there. As I mentioned with Jock, not great against lefties, but amazing against righties with 106 contact and 115 power. Speed is not terrible at 48, but you don't want to use him honestly in the outfield. You probably have better options by now. And then Jordan Romano, 100 hits per 9s. Not bad, but he just has a fastball and a slider. Nothing special here, and he does go for about 25 as well. Now looking at the 90 overall pack that you can get by getting to 110 stars, you get one of the choice packs. You got to pick one of these players. Number 1, we got Ty France. You can see 92 contact against righties with 72 power, 100 contact against lefties with 80 power. Gold defender, he can get to diamond defender at first base. Don't think that really means much. And 21 speed. Then we got Taylor Ward, and this is a good one as far as the versatility, right? 85 contact against righties with 105 power, and against lefties he's 97 contact and 70 power. Primary position in right field, but he can play all 3 outfield positions, first, third, and catcher. And I think some people will be using him at catcher. That 105 power against righties is amazing. 70 is not great by any means. 69 fielding, you know, below average fielder. 71 speed is actually decent, especially for a catcher. So I think that's probably where you get the most out of this Taylor Ward. And then we got Kyle Wright, and I think this is a hot pick in this pack. 97 hits per 9s. As you can see, it does have 92 velo with 99 break. Slurve, 4-seam sinker, circle change slider. If you can see the pitch control, the slurve, 4-seam and sinker, very high control. Not as much in the circle change and slider. slider, and then pitch break, very elite in the slurp, four seam sinker, and circle change. So this is a very good option. 32K he can go for, or you can obviously get him for free in this pack. Where am I? Why do I have 117? So if we look at the moments, obviously I did all the moments in stage 2. I did some missions, 2000 XP with the tops now. I did the Jock Peterson 300 XP. I completed 500 XP with Pablo Lopez and Victor Arano. So right there, that was 19 program stars with the 3 points per player, and then the 10 points or stars for the tops now cards. But I am hesitant to move forward because these cards are going for a lot. I got 4 of these packs basically for free by just grinding, and I sold them all. Why? Because they were going for 25K. So if we do the some math, simple math, 25K per player, if we're rounding up, I got 25, 25, and 25. That's 75,000 in those 3 packs or those 3 players. And then I 190 overall card that was going for 30. I think I sold him for about 34K, that ward. So that's over 100,000 that I have now on my stub account. And I am one that I'm working towards the collection. Now, obviously, everyone has a different situation. Everyone has something different that they're grinding, something different that they're working. Maybe you're a big fan of Andre Dawson and Anthony Rizzo. You really want them on your squad. I think for right now, I'd rather have the 100K stubs and work towards the collection. I can always come back to this and complete it. Now, you see that you get a ton of headliners. You get another pack at 125. Actually, I am 8 points away. What I'll probably end up doing is just buy some of these cards that I haven't completed the programs or the points and just do those points. I'm literally 8 points away. So all I have to do is buy 3 of the cards. I can go ahead and buy Owen Miller and Jordan Romano and Taylor Ward, who I'm at 38, do the 9 points and sell them back, and that will get me another free 90 overall card that I can just go ahead and sell for about 30K. I think eventually they'll start dropping, because if we move forward, you'll obviously get more packs and you get repeated packs of the 88 overall, 3 of them, and then 1 more 90 overall. So once people start getting to this packs right here, the prices are going to drop a little bit. Eventually they'll end up going higher. But let's take a look at the Andre Dawson. Andre Dawson 170, you probably already saw him. 81, 84 against righties, 95, 88 against lefties. Solid all around it, right? Like kind of like a 5-2 card, not elite at anything, but very good at a lot of things. Fielding 81, 77 speed, that's solid for a right fielder. And then we got the player of the month, Anthony Rizzo. Now, before I show you the attributes, which you probably already seen by now, I do want to talk about the Anthony Rizzo. MLB just showed 21 in April. We had the player of the month of Byron Buxton. He had an amazing, insane month. He hit over 400, had like 7 home runs. And when we look at the attributes, they really didn't match the stats that he had for that month. What I believe is because SDS is working their way up towards that 99. They're not giving us the 99s early, and they're working their way up. So what did they do this year? In my opinion, they gave us an Anthony Rizzo with, you can see, 273 batting average, 9 home runs and 21. The 273 is not elite. He wasn't the best player of the month in the league, but this is one card that they could give us as a 92 overall that fit what they wanted to give us, which was a 92 overall. So I think that's the reason why we went with Anthony Rizzo. Now, the grind is obviously different than from MLB The Show 21, but it's still, you know, it is a little bit longer in 22, but you still get a very good first baseman who has 81 contact against righties with 100 power, and then 86 contact against lefties with 102 power. So a little bit better power and contact against lefties. Obviously, you're going to be facing a lot of lefties with Randy, Dallas Keuchel, David Price. We've talked about this before. Now, solid defender at first. I don't think it means much. 77 fielding with 84 reaction, 20 speed is not great. He doesn't have a secondary position. That's another thing that some people are just not very happy with. But again, he's a first baseman. He's definitely top 3. Even if you don't like him, he's definitely top 5 first baseman right now, and not everybody can afford that Frank Thomas. So let's take a look at all the other first basemen and let me rank them. So looking at the other first baseman, again, Anthony Rizzo 81, 86, 100, 102, I think is very comparable to this Prince fielder. Now for Anthony Rizzo, you do have to collect some players. You don't have to collect the 90 overall cards, but you have to collect at least 5 to advance to stage 3 to actually get him. So 5 of the 88 overall that you have to collect, that's gonna be 125-ish K, over 100,000 4,000, and then obviously you can get 3 of them back on the packs. But I think he's very comparable to this sprint fielder. I do think right now the best first baseman in the game is Frank Thomas, even though I hate his strike zone, his swing, and what he did for me in MLB The Show 21. I'll never forgive him for that. But there's some solid still first baseman. There's a Jason Giambi. You can get a Battle Royale program. Very similar if you really look at the power. 97, 101 against righties, and then he has 84, 82 against lefties. So obviously Anthony Rizzo's better power against lefties, but everything else is very similar to that Jason Giambi. But then another one that I really want to compare him to is this Ryan Howard. I do have him at parallel 4, so -4 and everything, but it's 90 contact against righties with 114 power, and then 73 contact against lefties with 100 power. Obviously it's 96 if you've never used him, but he's very comparable to that of Anthony Rizzo. And if we look at his price, it's about the mid-20s, so it's really not that expensive. I think this is a very good option. I think he's the one that I'm rocking at first, and he's another reason why I decided to sell the cards right now, work on my stubs, and come back to that Anthony Rizzo. So again, there's a ton of good first basemen that are budget friendly. Again, Anthony Rizzo, very solid option. He's still very good, but it's gonna be up to you. If you have the collections, might as well obviously work and get all the player of the month, because you would probably need player of the month later on for that big collection that we are expecting. And I think we're probably gonna get it at some point this month or early next month in June. So expect that soon, and you may need some player of the month, and I'll just have to come back to it. But before we end it, let's go ahead and open these packs, because I did say I was gonna open the packs. Anything that I pull from here would actually be, I guess, earnings because of the player of the month program. I did complete the Mother's Day conquest map that was added because of this. So you know, you do get 30,000 XP there for the feature program. Now you got to keep in mind there's other programs and the feature program. Sometimes they're going to help each other out basically, but some of these packs were from the Mother's Day program. There's another gold, but a lot of them have been because of the player of the month program. So I still need a good pull. I'm closing in about 400,000, as you can see, 375,000 stubs. So I'm closing in 400. I can start doing a lot of the collections in the NL. I can probably go ahead and put an order in for Mike Trout, although I do have the 90 overall Mike Trout. And this is the last regular pack, and we got nothing. So packs have been kind of I haven't pulled any 90 overall or higher diamond, and I think today it's time we change that, because it's time we change that. We have a double gold there, another balling. I haven't pulled a single diamond out of the balling as a habit. Let me know if you have, but I pulled a lot of double golds. This is maybe a future diamond in Logan Gilbert. All right, set 4 headliners. This is for Mo. I don't have this Mariano Rivera, so it would be nice if I can pull him, and I did not. Okay. Moving on, set 5 headliners. We got 2 of this. Eric Davis, that's another one I don't have. I don't think he goes for a whole lot, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull him either. Yep, no, double silver, fun. All right, set 7 headliner, Matt Carpenter. Come on, help the no money spend squad packs. There we go. All I needed was help on the no money spend squad. So let's see who we pulled. Come on, give me something that is not purple. Oh, that's blue. Cardinals. Wait. Carpenter, let's go. We take that 92 overall prime series Matt Carpenter. He's a very solid option, actually. He goes for only 13K. We could probably put him close to 20, but he does have 100 contact and 85 power against righties, 86, 75 with a very solid swing. We'll see what we do with him, but we'll take the headliner pull. You love to see. We still got 3 more. Hey, there's another. Can we go back to back Matt Carpenter pulls? No. All right, moving over, set 8 headliner. We got Eckersley. At least we pulled another diamond. It wasn't elite by any means, but it's okay. So for me, Anthony Rizzo will not be my first baseman right now. It is a long grind. It's gonna be over 6 hours. I think I could probably complete it in the next hour or 2 if I really wanted to, but I think I'm gonna hold off right now, keep working on other things, and get as many stubs as I can out of this program, because while the program is hot, that's when you really want to get the stubs, and you can get the most stubs out of it. But again, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I helped some of you guys out. Again, I was talking in my personal situation, but let me know, what are you gonna be doing in this program? Are you even looking at it? Let me know down in the comment section below. And again, while you're down there, like and subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching. This is YeYo. I'll check it on the next one. I'm out.